Well, in a bit of a surprise move, the Rhode Island House Finance Committee is taking up the Citizens Bank tax issue tomorrow with a floor vote expected this week.
The bank tax rewrite was noticeably absent from Friday's approved budget, which was disappointing to bank executives. Jake Holter joins us now live from the State House with an update. Jake?
Well, Mike and Shannon, when talking to House Speaker Joe Shekarchi on Friday ahead of the budget vote, he said it simply wasn't feasible for the bank tax rewrite to make it into the budget, as it had been brought forward too late in the process to get a full review and hadn't won over many rank-and-file House Democrats. But he said it was a high priority and he wanted to see it done before the end of the year. Now, just 3 days after that conversation, and we're anticipating a vote to codify the proposed tax rewrite sometime this week. Now, the change expected to reduce state revenue by about $16 million would shift Rhode Island to the same tax apportionment policy for banks that Massachusetts is adopting on January 1st. Their tax liability would now have been based solely on sales rather than sales and payroll and property. Shekarchi saying this is an important issue because Citizens Bank employs thousands of Rhode Islanders and he wouldn't want to risk losing them. The bank opened a new corporate campus in Johnston back in 2018. And last month, Citizens spokesperson Rory Sheehan said the decision to not include the tax rewrite in the budget, quote, will make it difficult for the state to compete on a level playing field with Massachusetts and other states and is not in the best interest of Rhode Islanders. With this recent development, Citizens says they are encouraged by the recent progress. We asked Speaker Shekarchi what the plan is to pay for the rewrite since the budget has been approved, and he said it's coming from the supplemental rainy day fund passed in last year's budget.
The budget that we passed on Friday, there are no changes to that budget. Every program will be fully funded. Every tax cut or every program will be implemented. We're not raising taxes. Everything in there is staying status quo.
Now, yesterday, State Senator Lou DePalma also introducing this bill in the Senate. That bill is set to be heard by the Senate Finance Committee tomorrow. And coming up at 6, you'll hear from another lawmaker who is not for the proposed change. For now, live in Providence, Jake Holter, 12 News.